Okay guys, it's day 4 of the upgrade trade and save. I've got my 5 titles. I'm actually trading in a lot slower than what I was. The first few days I was trying to do 10 at a time, and I was trading in 10 at one store, 10 at another. Taking my wife with me. My wife's coming today, but I'm down to, after these 5, I'm down to only having you guys probably see back here, that far stack on the end is my upgrade titles I'm doing. I'm down to 14 titles left. And a lot of them are ones I would kind of like to try to sell to the local used store rather than try to trade them in, because I feel like I can get more in value from there than I would at Best Buy. The ones I'm trading in today: Live Free Die Hard, since I got the Die Hard Blu-ray box set. Critters. This is one that my wife actually bought. It's one of my favorite movies. My wife bought me one that has 4 discs. That's all 4 of the Critters movies. She got it for me for Christmas one year. And actually, on the back of the box of that one, it says it's a 2-disc set, but it actually has 4 discs inside, 1 disc for each movie. And then since I got that Scream set, I'm gonna finally trade in my Scream trilogy here, which this one's real nostalgic for me, but I have no use for it because I'm going to be watching them on Blu-ray now. And those are my 5 items I'm going to trade in today. Alright guys, upgrade and save day 4. Just got back. I did 5 titles today. You guys are really going to see it start slowing down now. There's not as much that I really want left. Kind of the odds and ends I'm picking up now. I think I saw 2 more movies there that I kind of wanted. And then there's some next week that I want to get to, but I probably won't really trade in anymore. I still have 11 coupons remaining, so that might be all I'll need for the rest of the sale they have going. Alright, the ones I picked up, let's put them in order here. I'll do the more expensive ones first. These were $7.99 titles. They were $12.99. Then you got $5 off. American Mary. I've been hearing some really good things about this movie. Real excited to see it, being such a fan of horror that I am. Really looking forward to seeing this movie. Mr. Popper's Penguins. I don't know why, but when this movie came out, I wanted to see it really bad, and I never got to see it. I like Jim Carrey a lot. I feel like he's one of the actors that were really strong in the 90s that haven't gotten that bad in most of his movies. Kind of like how Adam Sandler's gotten pretty bad. This one, it hasn't been as bad. At least most of his movies that I've seen lately. Okay, and then speaking of Adam Sandler, got The Grown-Ups. I saw this movie before. I wasn't that happy with it. I'm going to give it another chance. It was $4.99, which this one and the other 2 that I'm going to show you were $4.99 after the coupon. This one was a very good deal, I guess, because it seems like it's a newer movie. I'm going to give it a shot and see how I like it. This is one everybody seems to be picking up. It was during the last upgrade and save it was available too. It's Lawrence of Arabia. I've never seen this movie before. Everybody's saying good things about it. They're saying it's a good transfer on here too, so I'll have to give it a shot. I think it's a pretty long movie though. I don't see right offhand how long it is, but I believe it's a longer one. And it comes with the digital copy as well, which was something else that sold me on that one. The Mr. Popper's Penguin says it has digital copy also. I don't know what kind of digital copy that's going to be, or if it'll work with, I guess I use Flickster and Voodoo, so unless it's ultraviolet code, I won't be able to really use it unless it's iTunes, which I started putting them on my iTunes, but I don't have an iPhone, and I don't have an iPad or anything like that, so I was never watching them. The other one I picked up, I was looking for one when it's still covered. That's the only reason why I didn't pick it up earlier in the week. It's The Woman in Black. This slipcover is a little beat up, as you see right here in the corner. It's kind of, and then just like a lot of these slipcovers do, they go all the way to the edge. it's kind of bending back and stuff, but that's really about the only bad part. You can tell usually when they're older, I feel like I see this PlayStation 3 sticker on there more. But at least I have a slipcover for it. Some of the stores I'll see didn't have any slipcovers for this one. But I've never seen this film, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good horror one. Those were all 5 of the pickups that I got today, which is day 4. I'll keep you guys posted as to what I get later in the week, but I'm only planning on maybe a couple more titles. And then I've got... I really only have one title I think I'm going to pick up next week that I've seen. I think I went ahead and got most of the ones I wanted week 1 before they started selling out or became hard to find. I was actually opening up Mr. Popper's Penguins here to see about the digital copy. It's 3 discs, but one of them's like a digital copy disc. But then it sucks because it's they gave me 2 digital copy codes, but they're the kind of, I guess I can't really share these because you have to have the disc to work them into iTunes, I guess. But I ended up getting 2 codes for it. I guess my wife has a different iTunes account. I can give it to her or something. But that's something that doesn't happen very often. I don't usually ever see 2 codes come in the same case. Okay, so I got the time on this movie. I was curious. It's 3 hours and 47 minutes. This truthfully will probably be a movie I'll never watch. I probably just picked it up for $5, but I'll never actually watch it. Usually that's the first thing I do whenever I go to choose a movie. I pick like 5 movies that I've been wanting to see out of my collection, and I'll put them down by which one is the shortest in length, and then that's usually the one I'll end up watching. And I have a feeling this one will never be the shortest in length out of the stack that I have. So I don't know. I really kind of want to see it, but I probably won't end up watching it. So I don't know if anybody else is that way, but an almost 4-hour long movie seems crazy. Alright, I'm back from day 4 of the upgrade and save. I might pick up more later today, but I made a trip this morning. I still have plenty of coupons remaining. I got 4 titles. There are 4 titles I've already seen before. This is one I'd been meaning to pick up. There are actually 4 I didn't get during the 3 for $15 that I wanted to get, and I was having trouble finding them. This was one I didn't pick it up for $3.15 because I couldn't get the 3 titles, the first initial 3 titles, because they didn't have all the ones I wanted. It was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is the remake. I have the one, I don't know, I remember I got it from Circuit City, but I don't know if it was an exclusive or not, on DVD, and it like flipped up really funny and flipped down as like really big set. That's the one I have right now, so this will be an upgrade from that. It's Blu-ray now. I also picked up, this is one I rented through Redbox, Unstoppable. It had the slipcover with it too, and the slipcover is actually in very good condition. I was surprised, but I like this one when I watched it the first time. This is one that has a bunch of good memories behind it. Superbad. I have this one on DVD already, so it's an upgrade. And all 4 titles that I picked up today were $9.99, and then you got $5 off, which made them $4.99. And I also picked up National Lampoon's Vacation for $4.99. The reason I didn't pick this one up before, it was on my initial list of ones I really wanted. On their website, they show this one as not being available in store, and you can't even check in store for it. I think that's because they sent limited quantities to the store. My store only had 1 copy of this. Just like with Orphan Black that I got earlier in the week on Blu-ray, it didn't show it as being available in store either. So I'm thinking that's about the same thing that happened with this, but they do have copies of them in store. So if you look on the website and you see some movies you really want, and it says it's not available in your store, definitely go in there and just look behind them. Another one I was wanting to pick up was the Page Master. It's $12.99 right now, I believe, and that'll make it $7.99. I already have it on DVD, but I'd really like to have it on Blu-ray. It shows it as not being available until August. Like, it shows it's not being released until August on their website, but I definitely see a sign for it in my store, but there's no item. And I've seen people picking it up, and it looks like it has like on the front cover on it, it has one of those movie coupons like Percy Jackson, $8 off or $10 off, whatever it is. I'm hoping that I'll be able to find it at another Best Buy. Online, it wasn't showing it as being available yet, which is the only reason why I hadn't really looked in stores. But now that I've been seeing people pick it up, it's one I definitely want to try to get. Okay, I was trying to find the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. This one, I was gonna show you what I meant by the other one. It was like, this is what it looked like. It actually, when you got it, it had like a metal faceplate that was like on the front of it here, which is actually was bent and damaged when I got it. I don't know that. Yeah, it's too big to fit with the Blu-ray. It sticks over. But like when you opened it, it came out like out the bottom, and then it made like a really big chainsaw that's like actually a really long case. And then when you flipped it around, it's got like the discs and all the stuff for it in there. So it's a pretty cool packaging, I guess, for what they had. It's kind of annoying to try to get the discs out and stuff, but it came with what they called, I guess, evidence, which was just like postcards and everything, which I guess if I traded it in, I would keep these and put it with my other set. It's not a big deal. Alright guys, whenever I made my last entry here, I made a mistake. I said it was day 4. So on there I had 2 entries for day 4. It was really day 5. I just made a mistake. Today is day 6 of the upgrade and save. It's Friday. I wasn't planning on really getting anything today, but they had a lot of Shopkick points for going in, and there were 2 titles. Like, I know I'm not even going to be able to go tomorrow because I work the entire time Best Buy is going to be open, so I'm not even going to be able to go. But I did pick up 2 titles today. There were ones, the only reason I picked them up is because I was scared that they won't be on sale next week. They were it was $12.99 for the titles, but they're regularly $14.99, so half of me is like, well, they might be $9.99 in a future week, but I know they're not $9.99 next week, and I know it runs for 3 weeks, so I'm like, well, I might as well pick them up while they're on sale for $12.99. It's one title that a lot of people have been picking up. It's the 1990s Best of the Decade, Liar Liar. And it has the slipcover. On the back here, it's slightly torn, but the other slipcover was like torn worse on the top on the front. So that's why I still picked up this one though. And I like this movie pretty good. I watched it a lot whenever I was a kid. So another one I picked up, it's another one of the 70s titles, like The Jerk that I got earlier in the week. This one's The Sting. I've never seen this movie before, but I wanted to. It has actually a different cover on the Blu-ray itself than on the slipcover here, which I thought was pretty cool also. Wonder if this one has the same typo as the other one. Yeah, it does. It has the same typo inside. But I haven't got a chance to see this one yet, though. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I like Paul Newman pretty good, so I'm kind of excited to see this one. Alright, I'll probably post some of next week as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to call the next day I do the pickups day 7, or if I'm just going to go as many days as it is into. But so far, I've done some trade and save every single day that they've been open and doing it, so tomorrow will be my first day that I haven't been. Alright guys, upgrade and save week 2. This is day 1, Sunday. My wife actually went to upgrade and save for me because I couldn't go.
You're welcome.
And she picked up the X-Men trilogy for me, which they had plenty of copies earlier or later last week. so I figured they wouldn't have a problem selling out, but I still wanted to get it. It's got the comic book and it's got the movie ticket in it, and it's got all 3 X-Men. The main thing I was excited about this one is these are the 2-disc digital copy versions of X-Men. Yeah, it doesn't have the slip covers with it. If I would have bought them individually, it would have been the same price, except for you would have got the slip covers. With this one, I'm not going to get the slip covers, and if I would have bought them individually, I would have got more movie money too. But I guess the upside to buying it like this is I only had to trade in 1 movie, and the other way I would have had to trade in 3 movies. And also get the cool box that they all fit into, and I really like having like the box from the box set to put on the shelf. And then I also asked her to pick up a couple other items. I was watching the sales and what went on sale, and I asked her to pick up Flight on Blu-ray. I have like my list of items for this week that I saw on sale, and Flight was $9.99 on the website, and whenever she got in store, it was ringing up $14.99, and they changed the price for her or whatever, but then they couldn't get the coupon to work with it. So it was the same deal with what was the other one she took up? Paranormal Activity 4. She picked up that one. They both had the slipcover and everything, but then they weren't ringing up the same price as what they were showing on the Best Buy website, which this isn't the first time I've had this problem. I've had this problem in the past too, where it'll say one price online. It hasn't happened that recently. Usually the price online is the same as the price in store usually. So this time it just happened to be different. I did want to mention something else. I said that this X-Men was 2-disc each. They're actually 3-disc each. I'm not sure if it's Blu-ray and a digital copy and it's 2 Blu-ray discs. It looks like it in the little picture on the back. It shows each one having 3 discs. Here, actually. We'll go ahead and open it. I'll let you guys know exactly what it is. It looks like it doesn't contain an ultraviolet copy of the movie though, that it's an iTunes version. But you guys know I'm not too happy with iTunes. I'd rather have ultraviolet. That way it works with Voodoo. And if anybody was curious, this is the Wolverine comic. It's tiny. It's compared to the size of the Blu-ray case, it's smaller than it. It is in color and everything though. X-Men 3 has an orange sticker on it. Don't know what purpose of that is, but okay. Okay, so the way this one worked was it's X-Men, disc 1, disc 2, and then it looks like it's got like a little flip where this disc flips, and then it says this one's the digital copy here. Disc 1 and disc 2 are just, disc 1 is the movie and everything, and then disc 2 is going to be like all the special features and stuff like that, and then disc 3 is the digital copy. So it seems like these discs are actually pretty loaded with features here. I'll check the other ones and see if they're the same way. Yeah, 3 on this one too. Same way, it's got a little flip on it. And then X-Men 2, same thing, 3 with the digital copy in the back. I'll probably switch it around and have disc 1 here, disc 2 here, and hide the digital, or hide the digital copy over behind the paperwork and everything. Alright guys, I just wanted to share that with you since I'd made the mistake about how many discs there were whenever I mentioned it earlier, which I believe the ones you buy with a slipcover, they are just 1 disc. You don't get the digital copy, and I guess you don't get all the same special features and everything too, so I still stand behind this version being the better version to get. Thanks guys. Okay, after reading the digital copy, this is X-Men 3, but I assume they're all the same. It says the digital copy may not be effective after April 20th, 2011. So I don't know if they will be or not. I guess I'll have to try it. I'll let you guys know. If anybody else already knows if these don't work, just post down below and we'll figure it out and hopefully let everybody know if they're going for the digital copy. It may not be the reason to buy this release. Alright guys, this is going to be my last upgrade and save video for this video set. Today is week 2, day 2 of the Best Buy upgrade and save. Got 4 items today, 4 Blu-rays. 2 of them I'll show first. These were from, I saw Djangospider pick these up yesterday. This one, I picked up this one. It's Would You Rather. I didn't know this one was a horror movie whenever I saw it. I just glanced at the cover and didn't realize it was horror. So I kind of passed it over. But it ended up being $7.99 after the discount. And after reading the synopsis and everything, it actually seems like it might be a pretty good movie. So I went ahead and picked it up for that price. And then The Impossible. I really wanted to see this movie, and I didn't realize it was going to be so cheap. It's $12.99 as well, which it does say $25 on here. But it was $12.99 as well, so it ended up being $7.99 with the upgrade and save coupon, and it's got the nice slip cover and everything on it. And the other titles I got are ones that were it was really just meant for upgrade, just so I could get more titles for upgrade and save, really. They were both $10 each, so it ended up being $4.99. They're 2-packs I had noticed were on sale this week. The Mask and Dumb and Dumber. I have both of these on DVD, so I'll be able to trade them in with the upgrade and save. And then The Green Mile and Forrest Gump. I actually have The Green Mile on that DVD I bought from Walmart for like $3.96. I'll probably just take it back. And I already have Forrest Gump on DVD, so I'll end up trading it in. I never did open The Green Mile though. I didn't put in the video what I traded in this time. I forgot to make that video. I traded in the Christmas Vacation, the old Snapcase version. I traded in the National Lampoon's Vacation, the original movie, with the Snapcase since I got the Blu-ray before. I traded in X-Men 2 and X-Men 3 The Last Stand. And let's see what my other item was I traded in. Superbad. I traded in my DVD version of Superbad since I picked up Superbad during upgrade and save last week on Blu-ray. So those were the 5 items I traded in. I still have probably 5 coupons left. I'm trying to stay ahead of the game and keep having coupons, so eventually I'm going to run out of titles, but I guess after these 2 I'm going to have 3 more to trade in, so that'll be good. Thanks for watching, guys.